It's the 5th annual Tight End U going on right now. And Travis Kelce continues to lead the way, not just as a player, but also as a teacher of the position. And folks, if you have kids who are playing football right now, get your notes out because you're going to want to watch this. Travis Kelce talking about route running, JD.
So I'm gonna make sure that I get to a balanced, powerful position. That instep is typically going in the direction that I want to go. Don't always want to understep. I do that a lot, unfortunately. But if I get to choose what I'm doing, I'm going in at a powerful position. That means if a defender's on me, I'm still strong getting out of that thing.
Your experience wasn't me when a player takes on the kind of mentorship role that Travis Kelce has taken on the last 5 years as the as starting tight end U, and kind of, just doing that, giving these guys the young bucks nuggets, man. I mean, as a tight end, how do you feel watching that, seeing all that?
No, man, I'm always, stoked and satisfied anytime I see these guys get together, especially tight ends. I think it's just an underrated thing that Travis is doing with the future of that position to the guys, just passing on that knowledge. And I commend him for doing those things. But him, getting in, talking about, the breaks and emphasizing, getting really your weight over your toes to kind of get out of your break, in 2 steps. Those are valuable informations that Travis is giving out, right? So I think, man, it's such a great thing, man. Anytime I hear about the tight end U. So my question is, hey, Trav, when y'all gonna bring me down to get some blocking in? Teach y'all jokers some blocking down there, man. I know y'all get a little bit of that, man, but
they don't want to do that. They just want to run routes and catch balls.
No,
JD.
Man, I know. Bring your boy down because some of y'all jokers had to block too. I know Trav likes blocking. And obviously so they do a good job of it. Some other tight ends in the league as well. But man, teaching those young guys different things, different nuggets, talking to them, and really just the brotherhood of just getting together, tight ends, is another thing. And I talked about this. This is an opportunity for guys to know how the league works, what some of the talk is around everywhere else. Maybe getting to talking about different systems and what coaches, require of guys, what they ask them to do in their offenses. We were looking at Tyler Conklin, right? Running his routes and some of the things that he was doing. And I'm like, you know what? Sure. It looks great. He's getting himself better. He looked good actually running the routes. But some of the things that he does in some of those route running may not be good in that system that he runs. The coaches might demand something a little bit different. Travis has the ability to kind of switch things up in some of his route running, and that's also a reality to things. But I love it about it because it's just a passing of knowledge and information down through there, which is going to do everybody, justice. So everybody's benefiting off this thing, man, going down to tight end U. I'm so glad, man, they're out there for this thing, So
what did you think about his, no one's ever talked about this before. And everyone always talks about, he's going to be an actor when he's done. He's going to be, being TV when he's done playing. I don't know, man. Look at a coach out there.
Yeah, no, shoot, he's got it. I mean, when you get older, you just know tricks of the trade, and guys can become coaches. But coaching requires patience. It requires, like very detailed, like Travis was. He's being very detailed in what he was talking about. Getting in and out of your break. Yeah, that is something that he can easily do. It might be something that he might love to do, to get into it. So we don't know. Travis has the talent, man. He can do pretty much anything he wants to do. He'll be on TV. He might get into music. He might get out there and start singing with Taylor on tour. Just don't know. So
yeah, Jason does the Christmas album every year with the Eagles offensive linemen. So maybe him, Taylor, and Travis can do a little collab on a Christmas album or something.
Yeah. But coaching, he can definitely do. I don't know if he won't put in the long hours for that though. But hey, you can tell he has it in his blood. He likes doing that. He likes doing it. So
a lot of this is, it is teaching younger guys. When him, Olsen, and Kittle started this 5 years ago, like it was about helping the young guys out. So obviously the knack and the urge to help out young players is there, and that is a lot of what coaching is. You're helping out the next generation. So like that already is kind of like if he continues tight end U, which he probably will, like Greg Olson's continuing it even though he's retired. That might be his like version of the coaching, right? Every year you host this to help the next generation out. That maybe he scratches that itch with tight end U.
Oh yeah. So Jay Dunn, they never show tight end blocking tips. Nah, I ain't doing no blocking down there. The Jokers ain't doing no blocking at all. Like, hey man, we don't need you down here. Why? We ain't doing no blocking. So, we'll talk about a few things, but most of them guys, they want to be, split out, catching the football. This is what tight end U is all about, man.
Just drinking brews, listening to good music, good vibes, and some route running.
Sometimes, man, it is just the camaraderie. It's the boys getting together, man, having a great time, and then learning some extra stuff along the way. So, and I look at it for, maybe negotiating contracts, setting the markets and stuff. I think that's important. I'm sure they have that too, or even talking about like reading, obviously, coverages is another thing, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, the contract stuff's another interesting something they could definitely talk about with the guys. And it's cool too because like, you have a lot of like the different generations who are there. I think Bowers was there last year, and I think he was there again this year. It's just like seeing a lot of that. I don't know how many older tight ends are there. Has TG made it out to one of the tight end U's yet, or no?
No, he hasn't said he has. I mean, and the thing is, Travis and Kittles, they both are kind of running the thing. They they don't really need those guys. They might have asked them to come out and they're like, hey man, I'll do it. And maybe some other guys just like, we're just going to go on and just deal with the boys. So it's all good. What up, Neff? Word? Sorry so late. It's okay, Neff. It's all good. It's all good.
That's all right.
I love to see you. So, yeah.
Yeah, so 5 years in, tight end U still running strong. So it's good to see the tight ends are still got that oomph. So, Jay, we have a super chat from our guys, Buck and Bob. From earlier on the show, they have a question they want to ask you, JD. Okay. This stumped us. Who's the bigger GOAT at their position right now, Mahomes or Kelce? And P.S. Don't forget to ask Jason, Marcus.
Who's the biggest GOAT?
For their position right now, who's a bigger GOAT for their position?
Oh, man. That's a good question. I'm going to say Travis right now in the league. I think it would have to be him because nobody wants to give Patrick any they won't give him any credit. I think everybody believes that, what Mahomes is doing, they can do. That's why they always put him forth or something like that, right? So I think, Travis, because, what he's been able to do. And considering that Travis is probably more than likely going to be the next guy, leaving, that's where he's at, man, as far as GOAT status. So appreciate that, Buck and Bob, for the 10, man. To thank you for the question as well. So,
appreciate you, brother. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you on there, and I know people are gonna say we got to look at playoff stats. I mean, Kelce's with on Jerry Rice level with playoff stats. I mean, so you can't, he's in his own world with that. But if you're just looking at the numbers right now, regular season wise, you have to go Kelce because right now Kelce's in top 3 conversation when it comes to a lot of the numbers, right? So top 3 receiving yards, Gonzalez number 1, Jason Witten number 2, and then Kelce number 3. God. I know people want to forget Gonzalez, but like Gonzalez, man, what he did with all the amount of quarterbacks he didn't have Mahomes. I mean, Trent Green was great, but like he had like 30 other guys throwing to him over the years, and he's still 15,000 yards being the focal point.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. If somebody didn't give Tony their due and think he's not, the GOAT, I just it'd be a silly conversation, to be honest with you.
It's really nuts.
Yeah, it's just like you just hating on him, just be hating on him. Oh, of course they bring up like, oh, he's Atlanta, this Atlanta. Oh man, come on, man. Like, let's cut it out. We had, as far as what our offense, what we were doing, we knew Priest was going to be running football 30 times a game, and how we had a balance of stuff that we did. It's not even the same.
And he didn't have a Tyreek Hill with him. Like, I mean, Kelce had Tyreek Hill. And I'm not trying to knock what Kelce did, but I'm trying to say what Gonzalez did do with not having that quarterback, not having that all-world receiver like Tyreek Hill. I mean, we had solid guys. We had EK, solid guys who were great guys, but they weren't like these all-world type guys like, the Tyreek Hills of the world, right?
Oh, man, it was all world to me, man. All world to me. The quarterback, all world to me. My wide receivers, all world to me. We had a number one offense for a reason, Marcus. That was always top 5, man. There was a reason for that.
That's true.
So I ain't gonna let you cut their legs out for my. I'm just messing with you. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying from a standpoint of because I think Trey Green was a great quarterback. It's just Absolutely. Like he didn't play with him for 10 years. He had a lot of other guys in those years he was there. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, Sharp had Elway pretty much his entire career. Like, Gonzalez didn't have that.
Yeah, no, I get it. I do get it. And I think a lot of it is the hate, or not even the hate, or the hurt. That's what we say, the hurt.
Hate, hurt, and recency bias as well.
Well, yeah, that too. Who was I watching, man? I was watching it wasn't Gary Payton. It was Tim Hardaway.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? He talking
you said it in the group.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. He's like he's like, man, I would have gave you the business. He said Gilbert could have played now. He definitely could have played back then. He said, but for you, he said, everybody just thinks we didn't have the skills and stuff like that. I don't know what everybody's seeing, man. If they don't know, I tell you what, y'all pull out TG's film or whatever you need to do. I don't even think you need to do that. I mean, proof is in the pudding. And I've always said this: the Chiefs have the best tight ends ever, the 2 best tight ends ever. So however they follow your categories, GOAT, this and that, the Chiefs are 1 and 2. Okay, and that could be whoever you want to put, man. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, so just put in perspective, so Gonzalez, 15,000 yards receiving, 15,127 yards. Second is Jason Witten, 13,046 yards. Kelce, 12,151. So right now, there's about 3,000 yards to separate Kelce and Gonzalez and receiving yards regular season. Receptions-wise, Gonzalez, 1,325 receptions. Jason Witten, 1,228 receptions. And then Kelce, 1,004 receptions. So Tony's about 300 receptions away from that. And then touchdowns, Gates 116, Gonzalez 111, Rob Gronkowski 92, Jimmy Graham 89, and then Kelce 77. So
really,
yeah. So I I don't know if Kelce will catch him in a lot of those categories, but I mean that's that's tough.
It's tough, but you know what Kelce did do because of the league in itself is the 1,000-yard consecutive. You know what I mean? He was doing catches in a season. And so with this, how the league is kind of structured now, Kelce, he's killing it. He's killing it. And Kelce definitely could have played in our era. I don't even look like the era's that much different. It's just, we just ran the ball more. It's just,
Yeah.
It's kind of, the systems was set up. So.
Yeah. And it's also true, this highlights. I know everyone loves throwing Gronk in the conversation. Come on, guys. I know Gronk's got the Super Bowls and all that. I mean, it's there's different tiers to what these guys did. And I know he was always hurt. Well, that comes with the game, and that's why his numbers aren't there. But okay.
Yeah. I love Gronk. I think Gronk is a hell of a tight end. I think he's very talented, but I don't think Gronk is the greatest ever. Not.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I mean, TG, to do what he did with the teams he played with, obviously I'm talking about the years that followed the Dick Vermeil years and all that, like the years that followed, the last few years, when we had, our guy Thiggs, we love Thiggs, those are fun offenses, but those teams weren't the best,
Right.
So yeah, to do what he did, man, I just probably one of my favorite clips is when him and Sharp are arguing on FS1. And then TG, he's not knocking his guys, but he starts listing all the quarterbacks he played with. And I was like, oh, man, that's the fact that he's bringing up those guys' names right now. It's like, oh, yeah, I had to play with those guys. And I still put up numbers. So, it's true.
Yeah. Leonard Hunter said, is Gronk overrated? No, he's not overrated. He's not. He's right there where he needs to be. Yeah, he's a great tight end. He is. He's a great tight end. He's not overrated. That's not the question.
He's a top 10, top 15 tight end all time.
Yeah, he's higher than that, right? Top 10 to 15. Now, Gronk was right up there. I'll put Gronk probably top 5 for sure.
Oh, you would?
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised by Jason Witten's numbers. I didn't realize Jason Witten's numbers were that high.
Man, this sucker was catching a lot of balls, man. He's high in longevity. So
longevity, yeah, that would do it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's kind of Gronk top 5 tight ends. Yeah, definitely. I mean, numbers, what he's able to do, I can't take that away from him.
So he's six. So Gronk's 6th all time in receiving yards. He's 10th all time in receptions, and 3rd all time in touchdowns. So 6, 10, and 3. I mean, and that's not talking about what his prowess in blocking as well. On top of that, but on those numbers, 6, 10, and 3.
Yeah, excuse me. So yeah, and everybody's got their own list. Everybody's got their own list, man.
For sure.
I mean, so there's some bad boys that play tight end. I think you can take away from Sharp. When we had Al Saunders out here, Al Saunders, he's seen these guys play. He's watching these guys play now. And he still believes Kellen Winslow is the best tight end ever played the game.
Yeah. And also, too, for him, right, because he grew up, like, around watching these guys when he was, like, younger and stuff. So that also plays a role in it, too, as well, for some of the people who grew up watching some of these people. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of the young kids now will say Kelce's the GOAT, but they never actually watched TG play,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's like the LeBron versus MJ stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that was good question, Buck and Bob.
Great question. Shannon Sharp, yeah. Yeah, Sharp is up there.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, Sharp. Sharp is up there. Yeah.
Sharp 5th in receiving yards, 5th in receptions, 8th in touchdowns. Vernon Davis numbers 7th all time in receiving touchdowns. Interesting. That kind of surprises me.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, that does it for us on this Wednesday evening. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, talking about the offensive line, talking about tight end U, and of course Kareem Hunt. So a lot of goodies, a lot of good nuggets on the show tonight. And
yes, sir. Great, wonderful conversation. Everybody give yourself a hand. Great time. And the chat was over here on fire. Chat was on fire, man. We appreciate it.
As always.
Yeah. I think, man, we'll get these conversations talking about it. And like you said, I don't want anybody's feelings to be hurt. I don't think, your decision and your opinion is what it is, right? It's just, hey, man. Oh, man, no, it ain't such a, hey, shoot, go ahead, go with it. It's always, when you have a list, create lists, it's always, they're never the same. You're not always going to have the same consensus on each other's list, right? Somebody's going to have a little bit more, different reason why they like this guy, put this guy up here as opposed to, somebody else. You have every right to believe so. So, and then everybody brings up stats and all these different things and whatnot and these errors. And hey, you're right about that too. So good deal, man. Good deal.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.